Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on this stormy as fuck Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening here in the Northeast, or wherever you may be. June the 30th, 2024, the final day of the first half of the year, final day of June. Thank you all for watching video number 2 right here on the very eve and very dark and mysterious Shadow's Lair 2.0 channel, the backup channel. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there in hell, otherwise known as the description marks below. On this channel, my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on any one of my videos from the past, the present, and the future. But don't leave stupid comments, because you will get banished to the Shadow Realm, and you will never be seen again. And that's pretty much it. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Gotta be real there too. If you're not, you're out of there too. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet, like I said. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss anything, you need to be struck. You need to get struck by lightning. Because you're SOL, and you know what that means. And if you don't know what it means, too late, because you'll never know, unless you look it up. But some of you can't look it up because you're dumb, and too stupid, no brain, but it is what it is. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and share the video all over the internet, all the good shit. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, enough about the pleasantries. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday evening to you all. If you're in the Northeast, oh boy. The last couple hours have been crazy. Lightning, thunder, Satan, this crazy. The Met game was 4-4, and then it got delayed for like 3 hours. I don't know if it's coming back on right now, because it's, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Right now, it's still in a delay. It's still storming. It's, there's been on and off heavy rain for the last, pretty much since 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, really. It's about 2 hours. So, they may try to get the game in around 7 o'clock. It's supposed to clear out by 7. So, they might get the game back up and running. It's in the bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 4. So, it's I would have suspended this game and played it later. Because I don't know how long this game might go. If they continue it, I mean, they might go all freaking day at this point, or all night actually, But I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. And I think both teams are going to be traveling. I mean, the Mets don't have to really go that far. They're going down to Washington D.C. after the game, so they'll probably, depending on when they finish the game, they probably won't be down in D.C., in Washington, D.C., until probably late tonight, or overnight tonight. Then they have to, get a good rest, good night's sleep, get up tomorrow, to go to the ballpark to practice, and then they got the game tomorrow, so they're probably going to have barely any sleep, and they got a game tomorrow. They got a 3-game series in Washington. Then they come back home to play Colorado next weekend. And it's not going to be a great weekend next weekend because it's going to be hot. It's supposed to thunder like Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday is going to rain. So I don't know how many games they're going to even get in this week. Well, not in Washington. I'm talking about here in New York City. But right now, it's still storming. But like I said, it's supposed to stop in the next 20 minutes. So, they might get the game in. They might restart the game about 7:15, 7:30, because it's been raining for the last 2 hours. The field is wet as fuck. The tarp is wet as fuck. They gotta get the tarp off with all those all the puddles they have in there. But at least they have a drainage system, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Then they're gonna put the diamond dust, the dirt, the special dirt, on the field. So that's gonna take a while. Then they gotta repaint the foul lines and everything, the batter's box. So that's gonna be another 15 minutes. So I think in like 7:30 they're gonna be playing baseball again at Citi Field. But then again, who knows right now? Who knows what's happening right now at Citi Field? But let me see. Maybe I can go on Twitter, the Mets Twitter page, and see what's going on with that. So I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I'm just looking at Hurricane Beryl is right now it's like major Cat 4, and it's going to hit the Windward Islands pretty much by tonight or tomorrow. I think it's going to be by tomorrow night. Should be south of Puerto Rico, so I got to worry about Isla this week because they're not going to get hit by it, thankfully. But I think they're going to just get rain, maybe a little bit of rain, a lot of wind. Not a lot of them, like heavy wind, like tropical storm type wind, but I think maybe like 20 to 40 mile an hour wind. So hopefully the power don't go out, so we can have our watch Raw tomorrow night, and that's it. But so we'll see what happens with that. The game, actually, I'm looking at the Mets weather on Twitter. The game will resume in 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? So yeah, the game will finally resume at 6:45, which is about a 2.5 hour rain delay. Jeez. So, I mean, we're gonna see what happens with that. And, yeah. Alright, so, we got that. Alright, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, besides the Mets, hopefully maybe winning this game after being down 4-0, came back in the 6th inning. Vientos with a 2-run double, and then Brandon Finding Nemo hit a 2-run Oppo Dick shot to tie the game. And now they're in the bottom of the 9th inning. The game is finally about to start. Fans are still. Us Met fans, we stay till the end, man. Even if the team is down like 11-1, some fans stay there, but others just don't. Because they're pussies. But it is what it is. But the game is back on, about to restart in the bottom of the 9th inning. So I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully the Mets win. It'd be really bad for the assholes to lose this game because of a 2.5 hour rain delay. And they lost Altuve because he swung and it appeared to hit his foot, but the umpire was like, nope, didn't hit your foot. So he never ran out the ground ball. He was out by like 65 feet. And then they don't even, I don't even think that it was a challenge. They couldn't use a challenge to do anything. They couldn't challenge the call on the field. And then, so all the umpires reconvened, they talked, and then they decided that Altuve's out, and then Altuve just went berserk, and he got thrown out of the game. The fans went nuts, and then right after that, I think that's when Nimmo hit that home run. So, yeah. Alright, so we got all that. So after a long as fuck rain delay with like lightning, thunder, Satan, heavy rain, and it still looks, from my end, it's starting to clear up a little bit, but I think the bulk of the rain is supposed to end in the next few minutes. So that's pretty damn nice. So they're going to finish this game, I don't know when, and then the Mets will get on the bus, go down to Washington, D.C. and Houston, well, probably going somewhere else. But it is what it is, but back to baseball for the Mets. Alright, so we got all that. We move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, really quickly, on episode number 32 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series. Thank you all for watching right here on the channel. My name is Peter Joseph. I'm a content creator talk about the wonderful world of wrestling, baseball, whatever the fuck I want to talk about. You like it? Great. You don't, get out of here. Go fuck yourself. And that's pretty much it. Alright, check out my first video of the day, my Collision review over on my main channel, my Kill No Demons channel. So check it out. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook. And that's pretty much it. But right now on video number 2, right here on your Sunday evening, we got Forbidden Door coming up in a little bit on the pre-show. We got that, and then the main show at 8 o'clock. Gonna be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Long as fuck night. So grab your popcorn. If you're gonna have your dinner, you can have dinner during the show. But, you know, do what you gotta do because it's gonna be a long night. You might need two dinners tonight. Or you might need to order a lot of food. But, fortunately for me, I don't have to. But it is what it is. But anyway, on this Sunday evening, it is time, on episode 32 of The Shadows Lair, it is time for your AEW Forbidden Door, or as I call it, Shut the Front Door predictions. So, Forbidden Door 3 predictions. Forbidden Door 2024 emanates from the USB Arena, or the Nassau Mausoleum, in Strong Island, New York. The UBS Arena, not the USB Arena. That's a different arena. But in any case, from Strong Island, New York, the hometown of Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, MJF. So, should be a great show. The 3rd annual Forbidden Door, where AEW faces New Japan. And this year, they were facing some members from CMLL in Mexico. So, I got that. So, this is going to be a long night. Like I said, 14 matches. And that's including the pre-show. 4 matches on the pre-show, 10 matches on the main show. Oy. Tony Khan loves those long as fuck pay-per-views. But it is what it is. So I'm going to run down the card from the pre-show to the main show, as I always do. So leave your predictions down below in the comments section. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That's that. Alright, so let's go to the pre-show. 0 hour, we should be beginning in about, I think, 10-15 minutes. And we got that. So we got 4 matches on the pre-show. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're going to start off, and I'm going to go from top to bottom for the pre-show part, and then the main show I'm just going to pick and choose. That's pretty much it. But in any case, we're going to start with a trios match between New Japan and pretty much AEW/CMLL. But we'll see what happens with that. So we got Los Ingobernables de Japón. So we got Los Ingobernables de Japón, you know, Naito's group. Well, Naito's facing Moxley later for the IWGP title, but we'll talk about that later. So we got Yota Tsuji, Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi taking on the Lucha Brothers of Rey Fenix and Pentagon Zero Miedo, as they team up with the legend Mystico Sin Cara in a trios match. Alex Abrahantes, the hype man, at ringside. This should be a pretty fun match. This match was made on Collision last night, as Mystico was named the Lucha Brothers' 3rd man because Pac is in the Owen Hart Cup, so he can't fight, obviously. So we got that. So this should be a pretty fun match. You know, Hiromu Takahashi pretty much like, oh, Mystico! He was marking out last night, even though he was, nervous. But, should be a great match. Lots of high, flippy, dippity-doos in this match. I'm going to go with the Lucha Brothers and Mystico to get the win over Los Ingobernables de Japón. And that's pretty much it. Great to see Yota Tsuji though. And Hiromu. Look at that. Let me just look at. Yeah, Tsuji's the one with the great hair, I think. And we move on with that. So yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Lucha Brothers and Mystico to get the win, and that's it. All right. I'm gonna go. There's a couple of men's matches. So I'm gonna go with the second men's match. We got a fatal 4-way tag team match, player. We got the House of Black with the Knights of the Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King. I think they're still PWG tag team champions. Whatever happened to PWG? Excalibur. We haven't seen that PWG house show in like God knows how long. Been a while, because I haven't seen anything on the YouTube page. I don't even think we had Bola this year. If we did, I missed it. But, or maybe you missed it, I don't know. But anyway. But still, I assume there's still the PWG Tag Team Champions. Malachi Black and Brody King taking on the team of Tomohiro Ishii. That's Ishii, not Ishii. And Kyle O'Reilly. Auto Parts, as they take on Gabriel Kidd, the New Japan Strong Openweight Champion, and his partner, Buddy! Roger Strong probably will have I'm Matt Taven and Michael Kanellis-Bennett, the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions at ringside, as they take on Private Party of Mark Quinn and Brother Zay. Can I get a oh yeah? That's pretty much it. This is a tough one to call. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with the House of Black to get the win. I'm just throwing it out there. So, I'll probably lose my prediction, but I'm gonna go with the House of Black to win. And we'll see what happens with pretty much all that. Because they're on the revenge tour with Buddy Murphy. And, after he got beat up by the Patriarchy. So, we'll see what happens with that. We'll move on. As I do see the House of Black, with Buddy Murphy coming back, going after the Patriarchy after they probably win the Trios Tag Team titles from the Bang Bang Gang. Which will probably be this week, but we'll see. We got that. Alright, so the House of Black will get the win. Alright, then we go to the ladies of AEW. And we're going to start with a tag team match, player. We got Chris Statlander, and we all know on Wednesday night, Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale will fight in a revenge match from the last pay-per-view. What was the last pay-per-view? Was it Dynasty? No, Double or Nothing, I'm sorry. From Double or Nothing, Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale will fight in the semifinals of the Women's Owen Hart Cup. But before we get to that, they're going to be in a tag team match. Chris Statlander will team with Momo Watanabe, and the resident pimp, Stokely Hathaway, will be at ringside, as they take on the resident fun girl, Willow Nightingale, and Tom Nakano. I think she's a former IWGP champion, I think. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. She's in Stardom. She's the new leader of the Cosmic Angels, who used to be Mina, but not anymore. But we got that. But I think Mina has teamed with Tom Nakano way back in the past. But it is what it is. I'm going to go with Willow and Tom Nakano to get the win. I think Willow will get the win over Momo Watanabe. But we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with the resident fun girl, Willow Nightingale, and Tom Nakano to get the win. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then the final match on the pre-show, Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament first round match. I believe this is the last one in the first round. We got the beautiful Mariah May. Oh, my girl, Mariah May. Will most likely have Timeless Toni Storm. Darling! Bosom! And remember, when Toni Storm comes out, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe! Okay, so she should be out there at ringside with Mariah May and Luther and maybe my girl Mina Shirakawa. Well, we'll see what happens with that on the pre-show. She takes on Paige, otherwise known as Saraya Knight, who will have Harley Cameron and most likely Anna Jay at ringside, the new Outcasts. So see what happens with that. 2 English women fighting it out to see who goes on to the next round. And they will face Hikaru Shida, who won her match last night with Deonna Purrazzo. So we got that. Alright, the Met game is in the 10th inning with the stupid Ghost Runner. I hate that rule. And the man who gives up more games than pretty much Edwin Diaz, Adam on a get out of here, Vino. He's in the game. Probably will blow it. Probably the first fucking batter. You know what's happening. It's gonna happen. And there it is. No, fly ball. Fly ball to Bader. And he got in. Alright, so productive out for the Astros. So they got a man on third with 1 out in the top of the 10th. I hate that Ghost Runner rule. It is so dumb. Can we please get it out of baseball? Please. I know it's supposed to, not prolong the game, but, I just think it's just a stupid thing. Because basically, you're giving the other team the game. Unless they don't score in the top of the 10th inning, then the other team can score with a guy on base. And there it is. There it is. I knew it. I told you. As soon as Adam Ottavino comes in, what does he do? Blows the game. You suck. So bad. Get him. I want him out of here. But after the All-Star break, I want him out of here. You shouldn't even re-signed him. Horrible. You should have canceled this game. Now the Mets have to get 2 runs in the bottom of the 10th inning to win. Assuming it's still a 1-run game. But right now it's, 5-4 assholes. Guy on first with 1 out. Ugh. Ottavino, you need to get the fuck out of New York so bad right now. You sucked on the Yankees, you sucked on the Red Sox, and you suck on the Mets. And at least they got the guy out that was running the second base. Yeah, too little, too late. Now it's 2 out. Guy, still they're losing 5-4 right now. Nice little catch by McNeil. It was a little short hop and tagged him out. So okay, there you go. So we'll see what happens with that. But the assholes don't have Altuve, because this could have been a lot worse. But it is what it is. Anyway, alright, so Mario May and Saraya Knight Paige in the first round of the Owen Hart tournament. I'm going to go with Mariah May to win, as I think she will face Shida, beat Shida, and then go on to face either Chris Statlander or Willow Nightingale, which I think is going to be Chris Statlander. So it's going to be Statlander, Mariah May in the finals of the women's Owen Hart tournament, which will culminate in Calgary in 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens with that. On the men's side, probably going to be Bryan Danielson and maybe be whoever the wild card is, which will probably be Hangman Adam Page, but we'll have to see what happens with that when we find out. That's it. Alright, so Mario May is going to win and go on to the semifinals to face Shida, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so to recap the pre-show, which is about to start, I think, got the House of Black to beat Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly, Roddy and Gabriel Kidd, and Private Party in a Fatal 4-Way match. I got Mariah May to beat Paige to move on in the Owen Hart tournament. I got Willow Nightingale and Tom Nakano to beat Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe in the in the tag team match. And in the trios match, I got the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon and Rey Fenix, and with Mystico to beat Los Ingobernables de Japón, Yota Tsuji, Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi. And that's it. That's your pre-show. Alright, now let's go on to this big, huge main card. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave some of the big matches out for later. But I'm going to start with, let me start with the another trios match. We got the learning tree of the Jericho Vortex of the For the World Champion Chris Jericho teaming up with Big Cass. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. As they team up with Jeff Cobb, the New Japan TV champion, the IWGP TV champion, who joined Jericho's team last night on Collision. So we got that. They're going to have the bounty hunter Brian Keith in their corner. They're going to take on the team of Samoa Joe. They sent for the man. Hook, get in here. Hook and Mr. Speak and Spell, Katsuyori Shibata. They had a big fight last night. And Nimmo again ties the game. And I thought the Mets were going to lose. Brandon Finding Nemo, once again, ties this game up with a bullet down the line, not in time. Oh, he gave him a lot of freaking room down the line. So, if it didn't hit the embankment down the right field line, I think Nimmo could have got the third base and the Mets would have had, they would have been in business. But right now, it's nobody out. Nimmo at second. Single basically wins the game. So J.D. Martinez at the dish. Hopefully he can win this game for the Mets and can win another series. And they'll be back over 500. So we'll see what happens with that. So we move on. Alright, so like I said, this match came about last night on Collision. Jeff Cobb came out, beat the crap out of Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata. We joined the Jericho Vortex. I'm going to go with Joe, Hook, and Shibata to get the win. And that's pretty much it for that. And we move on. Alright, after that, we go to Zack Sabre Jr. against Orange Cassidy. Kind of a rematch from last year's Forbidden Door, where I think Orange Cassidy won. Should be a great match. I'm gonna go with Zack Sabre Jr. to get the win. I think he's gonna get the win back, but I would be surprised if they give it to Orange Cassidy because really he's a man on his own island right now. Everything is falling apart for him. He lost the best friends. He lost Chucky T. He's pretty much retired with that horrible leg injury. Trent Beretta is gone to the Don Callis family. Chris Statlander turned heel on him. He's got basically nobody. He's got no friends. Maybe Willow Nightingale and Kyle O'Reilly. Maybe Tomohiro Ishii. That's it. But still, it's going to be a tough match tonight for freshly squeezed orange juice, Orange Cassidy. But I'm going to go with Zack Sabre Jr. to get the win and finally beat Orange Cassidy because he hasn't beat him, and I think the last time they faced off. So I'm going to go with Zack Sabre Jr. to get the win here. We move on with that. Alright. Okay, we'll go to here. Then we go to MJF, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, in his hometown of Strong Island, New York, as JD Martinez struck out. Fuck! So, 1 out, man on second, tie game at 5, so we got that. So MJF in his hometown of Strong Island, New York, takes on Hichesaro. I'm going to MJF to win here. There is no reason why he should lose this match. None. I don't even know why he's facing people like... I mean, Roosh was okay. I'm like, people are like, why is he facing Roosh? He's putting other people over, that's why. And eventually, he's probably going to be turning back to heel pretty soon. Because if you saw what happened during Dynamite with that segment with Ocean Spray and the Dancing Fool Daniel Garcia, it looked like with him and Ocean Spray had a little stare down near the end. So I mean, we'll see what happens with that. That could be a match probably at All In. Even though MJF did kind of challenge Daniel Garcia to a match at All In, which I don't even know if it was actually gonna happen or not. I don't even know if it was accepted. But it looked like it was, but I'm not even sure. But we'll see what happens with that. But the stare down between MJF and Ocean Spray kind of gave you the idea, like, is that going to be a world title match? Well, we'll see if Ocean Spray wins the belt tonight. And that's it. We could see that at All In 3. That's in late August. It was first and second. Bader gets him over. Second and third now. So I think they walked Alonzo. So Bader with a productive out. Now base hit wins the game, but it's 2 out for Vientos. Ugh. Whenever you need a clutch hit, and right now. But it is what it is. So I'm going to go with MJF to get the win, and then we'll see what happens with him as we move on. That's it. Alright, then we go to a trios match. We got the Elite, baby! Oh, no, he's not in it anymore. But anyway, so we got the Corporate Bucks. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson teaming up with the Continental Breakfast Champion, Okada, as they take on Scissor Ace of, well, the Acclaimed, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, with Daddy Ass Billy Gunn at ringside. By the way, Scissor me, mommy ass. So we got that. They're going to team up with the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling, excuse me, the ace himself, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who made his appearance at, well, he didn't appear there. He was on the Tron on Wednesday night when Daddy asked said, hey, I know a president. I know some EVPs. Vientos, damn it! Top of the 11th inning we go. Oh, well, we move on. Alright, so Tanahashi made it, joined up with the Acclaimed to form Scissor Ace. So it should be a pretty fun match. I'm going to go with the Elite. I mean, I have to because I'm a freaking Elite mark. And by the way, too sweet for the love of God. But we move on with that. So I'm going to go with the Bucks and Okada to get the win. It's going to be so nice to see Okada and Tanahashi kind of reliving their epic, legendary feud. Their rivalry that they've been going on for like 20 some odd years. Epic. I would have loved to see Okada defend the Continental Breakfast Championship against Tanahashi. Not that he was going to win it anyway, but it would have been nice to see. So we got that. But it's going to be great to see him in the ring. I'm going to fucking mark out. But it is what it is. So like I said, I'm going to go with the Elite baby to get the win over Scissor Ace. And we'll see what happens with that. We move on. Okay, we got that. Alright, then we go to the ladies. I'm going to go to the ladies. Because why not? For the AEW Women's World Championship. It should be a pretty fun match. We got Timeless Toni Storm, like I said, darling. She's coming out again. With Luther and Mariah May, who will be in both corners where we don't know her loyalty after she got hit with a champagne bottle by my girl Mina Shirakawa on Wednesday night. So we'll see what happens with that. Should be a great match. Mina getting a lot of freaking, oomph right now. And the people love her. Even Bryan Danielson had praise for Mina. Tony Khan, do you hear that? Do you hear the crowd? I think you need to sign her. I know she's in Stardom right now, so you might have to work with that guy. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. But I would love to see Mina officially in AEW. Not on the Ring of Honor roster, and even though she had a couple of matches on Ring of Honor and won against Anna Jay, but still. I don't know why the Mets are doing this, but they had the Ghost Runner in the 11th inning, and then he just walked out Jordan Alvarez to make it first and second with nobody out. I think it's a dumb. I know Alvarez is like a beast, so. But you got the Met killer Yainer Diaz. Is Ottavino still in, or is it in the new picture? I don't even know. No, it's off. Oh, they brought up Festa. Not Fester. Festa. He's from Staten Island, by the way. He's in his Met debut right now, so not a great time to debut in a tie game in the 11th inning, making your debut. You better produce, man. It is what it is, but I think his name is Mark Festa. Whoa, he is wild. But it is what it is. Alright, so where was I? Oh, yeah, Timeless Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. Should be a great match. As much as I would mark the fuck out for Mina to win the belt and bring it back to Stardom, it's not going to happen. I'm going to go with Timeless Toni Storm to win, and then I think Mariah May eventually will turn on Timeless Toni Storm when she wins the Owen Hart Cup, and that will be the main event. Well, not the main event, but it will be the match for the AEW World Women's Championship at All In Mariah May's hometown, where she will win it, like Saraya won last year, because she's English. And then, you know how Tony Khan loves giving the English women the title at the pay-per-view. And of course, Festa gives up a run. So now it's, no, he didn't give up the run. It's bases loaded, nobody out. This game is pretty much going to be over unless, Festa induces a ground ball double play, which would be nice. You know, get the guy out at home, and then maybe get the guy out at first, or then you have maybe second and third with 2 out. But a fly ball gets the run in, and possibly bring another run in if they go to third, but we'll see what happens with that. But a strikeout would be really nice. But we got that. I know I'm going back and forth, like I said before, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm going to go with Timeless Toni Storm to retain over Mina, and then Mariah May will either turn on Mia and base hit, scoring 2 runs. Game over. Game over. Oh no, they got the 1 run. So 6-5 assholes. Still bases loaded, nobody out. So this game is pretty much going to be out of hand right now. So, well, the Mets probably going to lose 2 or 3. Their first series loss in a while. They're going to be under 500 again. 1 game under 500. Not great, but still, you know, it would have been nice to at least gain a little bit of ground on the Braves, because they're 5 games out now, so it's still going to be 5.5 back of the Braves. I don't know what the Phillies did today, but I think they won or lost, who cares. The Yankees, I think, won today. Whoop-de-doo! That's that. So, Mets could be possibly 3.5 back of the Padres, unless they lost today, so it'll be 2.5. So, but we got 2 weeks left of the first half of the season, so hopefully the Mets will come back tomorrow, beat Washington, who are up by, I think, 2.5 or 3 games for 3rd place. So that's going to be a big series for the Mets, so they can pull away from the Nationals, put them in the rear view for now. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with all that. And, it gets by Vientos. There's another run or 2. Yep, 8-5 now. First and second, nobody out. Yeah, I'm not watching this game anymore. Goodbye. Good night. Watch, I turn the game back on, like, next 10 minutes, the Mets win 9-5 or 10-5 or whatever it is. Yeah, but it is what it is. That's that. Moving on. I'm not watching the pre-show, by the way. I might watch the end of the pre-show, but I'm watching the main show, so, when I live tweet on Twitter, I'm not going to put my predictions in for the pre-show. So, it's just, my predictions are for the main show. So, whatever I get, I could get 10 out of 10, 10-0, 5-5, whatever. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I think the first match is already on. It should be the first match is on right now. Maybe it's the second, who knows. But anyway, we got that. Alright, so once again, Timeless Toni Storm will retain over Mina, and then eventually Mariah May will turn on Timeless Toni Storm, win the Owen Hart Cup, and then she will win and become the new AEW Women's World Champion in her hometown of Wembley Stadium, England, London, whatever. So we got that. Now we move on. Alright, then we go to the other women's match, which is pretty much all or nothing match. Title for title. We got Stephanie Vergara from New Japan Pro Wrestling, the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion. She's also from Mexico. She's going to be taking on the CEO, the boss, Mercedes Moné. I can't do a thing, I'm sorry. The AEW TBS Championship. So somebody's going to come out with 2 belts tonight. This is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go with Mercedes Moné to win the belt that she should have won last year if she didn't hurt her ankle and she was out for a year against Willow Nightingale. So she was supposed to win, but she got hurt, and they gave it to Willow because of the injury. So we got that. And, we move on with that. So, Mercedes Moné is going to win the belt, become a double champion. So, we'll definitely see her in New Japan Strong to defend that Women's Championship. And then the TBS Championship, eventually she will defend as well. So, should be a good match, but I'm going to go with Mercedes to get the win. That's pretty much it. We move on. Alright, after that, we're going to go to not the final match in the first round, because we've got Jeff Jarrett and the wild card, which could be Hangman Adam Page on Dynamite this Wednesday night. But we got Bryan Danielson. Yes! As he takes on Shingo Takagi. This is going to be a banger, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute banger match. Now, Shingo coming in, I didn't even know he was going to be in the tournament. I didn't even think that he would be in this tournament, to be honest with you. But since it's Forbidden Door season, why not put in some New Japan guys? Why not? So we got that. Like I said, it should be a great match. Shingo no, he didn't win. He's in the tournament. But it should be a great match. Him and Los Ingobernables de Japón and the Blackpool Cup Club have been going at it the last couple weeks, with Shingo getting a couple wins on Rampage, and I think one on Collision, and then Danielson would be on commentary. He would come out for a stare down, trying to shake Shingo's hand. She was like, fuck you! I'm not shaking your hand, Danielson. And Danielson's like, oh, fuck. It is what it is. But should be a great match. I'm going with Danielson, obviously. I can't see Shingo winning and then going on to fight either. I think the winner of this faces Jay White, I think. I don't know. I lost my train of thought, and I lost the freaking the brackets. But they're gonna go on to the next round. Let's just say that. So I'm going to go with Bryan Danielson to get the win. And I think, I'm not sure on this, but I think he faces Jay White in the next round. But we'll see what happens with all that. Actually, let me see if they have the brackets for the tournament. No, they don't. Oh, wait, maybe. No, they don't. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Bryan Danielson to move on to the semifinals. I think he faces Jay White next, or Jeff Jarrett, or the wild card, whatever one. But we'll see what happens with that. But it should be a banger of a match. Let's see here. Did I miss any matches here? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Jon Moxley defending the IWGP World Heavyweight title against Naito. It should be a great match. Moxley's definitely bleeding this match. Definite blood in this match. A lot of people say Naito's going to win the belt and bring it back to Japan because this is only a match so that New Japan can get more American viewers. Yeah, you think? But, I mean, we could see Naito winning for the third time or the fourth time and bring it back to Japan. And then we got the G1 coming up pretty much like in 2 weeks. I mean, we'll see. But I'm going to go with Moxley to retain. I think he will lose it somewhere in Japan. To who? I don't know. But I just can't see Naito winning the belt tonight. But we'll see. But I'm gonna go with Moxley to get the win and retain. And that's it. But he will be bleeding like a stuffed pig. That's what he does. And that's pretty much it. All right. Then let me see here. Okay, we got 2 more matches. All right. Then we're gonna go to the 6-way ladder match for the vacant AEW TNT title. Why isn't vacant defending the belt? That's I don't know. But anyway, sorry. Anyway, because Edge, remember Edge had it, and then he stupidly jumped off the top of the barbed wire cage, broke his leg. So now he had to give up the belt. So now we got a vacant belt. So it's gonna be Kosuke Takeshita, the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, the Ring of Honor World Champion. By the way, as always, when we talk about Mark Briscoe, we pay homage to the man up there, the great man that you are, Jamin Pugh, otherwise known as Jay Briscoe. We try to sky, boy. Yes. So Mark Briscoe, Takeshita, Scapegoat Jack Perry, Dante Martin of Top Flight, Lio Rush, and El Phantasmo of New Japan. This is going to be a brutal match. Lots of high-flying spots, ladders galore. I'm worried about Dante Martin, because the last time we saw him in a ladder match, remember what happened to him? Broken leg, broken ankle. That injury still haunts me. So I'm a little bit worried about Dante doing all those high-flying spots. Off the ladder, top of the ladder. Ugh. So I'm a little bit worried about Dante. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But there's going to be tons of spots galore. It's going to be insane. I'm going to go with Jack Perry to win. I think they've been kind of mentioning that he is the uncrowned TNT champion. If it's not him, I wouldn't be surprised that they give it to Takeshita. I would not be surprised. So it's either going to be Takeshita or Jack Perry. But I'm going to go with Jack Perry because of the Elite affiliation. So we got that. I can't see Mark becoming a double champion. I just can't. Dante Martin, outside chance, but I doubt it. Lio Rush, probably not. El Phantasmo, no, they're not going to give the belt to him, and then he goes to New Japan Strong or goes back to Japan with the TNT title. I just can't see that. So it's probably going to be Jack Perry or Takeshita. But I'm going with Jack Perry. But it's going to be an epic fucking match. Epic. Car crash match, basically. And that's it. Then we go to your main event of the evening for the AEW World Heavyweight title. We got Swerve with my good buddy Prince Nana at ringside, taking on the AEW Intercontinental Champion Will Ospreay, or Ocean Spray. Reach for the sky, whoa! Bam! So this is going to be a great match. They had the weigh-in last night. Ospreay weighed in at 220, Swerve at 230. Then they had a big fight afterwards after Swerve wanted to sign Ocean Spray's wife, Alex Windsor, to a contract, even though she already did. But it pissed off Ocean Spray. They had a big fight between, Ospreay's guys and Swerve's little posse. Looked like it had Oba Femi in it. But that was that, and then Ocean Spray breaks free from the security guards, hits the hidden blade on Swerve, knocked him the fuck out, and then he holds up both belts. But earlier in Collision, we saw the Don Callis family interrupting Ocean Spray's interview with Lexi Nair. Still wanted to help him out, but Ocean Spray's like, I don't need you guys, I want to win on my own. So just leave me alone, let me do what I gotta do to win the belt. I could see the Don Callis family coming out, trying to help, but costing Ocean Spray the belt. And then eventually Ocean Spray will fight basically Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher again. And then probably Trent as well. Because Will Hobbs is injured, he hurt his leg, he's out for a while. I don't know when he's coming back. Maybe Roosh, because Roosh might be joining the Don Callis family now. In place of Ocean Spray. They're probably going to kick him out, and then Roosh is going to take his place. But we'll see what happens with that. But I could see the Don Callis family screwing, or screwing, whatever, Ocean Spray the belt, and Swerve will retain, and then probably defend it against whoever wins the Owen Hart tournament, which could be Bryan Danielson, which that would be an epic match in Wembley. But I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. I'm still going to go with Ocean Spray to win the belt, become a double champion. But, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Don Callis family screws over Will Ocean Spray. And we also could see Prince Nana screwing over Swerve in like a jealousy angle. We could. I don't think it might happen, but you never know. Or then again, maybe the Hangman comes out and screws Swerve. Because that feud, you know it's never going to end. So we could see that. And then eventually another Swerve Hangman match. They were like that 5th, 6th match. Ridiculous. But, I don't know. If not, maybe the Hangman wins the tournament, goes to Wembley, faces Swerve again, but this time for all the marbles, and finally we get a one-on-one match for the belt. And I think Hangman will win the belt for the second time in Wembley. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I still think Danielson's winning the tournament. I don't think he's going to win a title at Wembley. I mean, he doesn't really want it, but it's near at the end of his farewell tour. So why not give him the belt, and then maybe he drops it the next Dynamite? He's like, hey, I won, I'm leaving, bye. I mean, we have to see what happens with that. But, all in all, I think Ocean Spray will win. But, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they give it a Swerve. And, that's it. Let me, Okay, we had 5 matches now on the pre-show. They added a match. It was Kyle Fletcher taking on Serpentico, and he won in 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? Yeah, he beat Serpentico. Big fucking whoop. Big deal. We got that. Okay, one of my predictions, 2 of my predictions came true. Were right. I'm doing this in real time. 8.5 minute match. The House of Black defeated Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly, and Gabriel Kidd, or Gabe Kidd, and a Private Party. So they got the win. So there's I'm 1-0. So the women's match is on right now. Mariah May and Saraya Knight in the women's own Hart Cup tournament first round match. So I think Mariah May is going to win that. I could possibly go 4-0 in the pre-show, not counting the extra 5th match of Kyle Fletcher and Serpentico. But it is what it is. Look at that. So also, Willow Nightingale and Tom Nakano defeated Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe by pinfall. Okay, I assume that Momo took the pin. Probably from Willow. But we still got Willow and Chris Statlander this Wednesday night on Dynamite in the semifinals. So, that's pretty damn nice. So, right now, I am 2-0 on the pre-show. What does PF mean? Oh, it's on the pre-show. Obviously. Oh, no, well, I'm looking at Wikipedia. It says P equals the match was broadcast on the pre-show. And then PF means the match will be broadcast on the pre-show. Duh! We'll move on. Alright, so we pretty much got that. So, yeah. Matches, the women's match is going on right now. So we got that. Alright, so, like I said, 2-0 on the pre-show. Not bad to start. But the main show will pretty much tell the tone. And that's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. To sum up this longest fuck predictions video, because there's like 14 goddamn matches. So the main show, I'm not going to do the pre-show anymore. So for the main show, I got Jack Perry to win the TNT title in a ladder match. I got Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata to beat the Jericho Vortex. I got Timeless Toni Storm to retain her AEW Women's Championship against Mina Shirakawa. I got Zack Sabre Jr. to beat Orange Cassidy in their rematch from Forbidden Door 2. I got Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker to beat Hikaisulo in MJF's hometown, so you know he's not going to lose. So, we got that. I got Jon Moxley to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight title over Naito. I got that. I got the Corporate Bucks. And Okada, the Elite, to beat Scissor Ace of the Acclaimed and Hiroshi Tanahashi in a trios match. Got that. I got Mercedes Moné to win all the gold, retain her AEW TBS title, and win the New Japan Strong Women's Championship to become a double champion. So we got that. And then I got Bryan Danielson to beat Shingo Takagi in the Men's Owen Hart Cup Tournament first round match. And then in the main event, I got Will Ospreay to become a double champion, beating Swerve. But like I said, that match is so up in the air right now. What the finish might be, I'm hoping Ospreay wins. But like I said, I would not be surprised if Swerve wins, thanks to the Don Callis family. But I mean, we could see Prince Nana turn on Swerve. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, that is it for now. Thank you for watching. Leave me your predictions down below in the comments section of the video. Make sure you like the video. Please subscribe to the channel and my other channels as well. All the links are down below in the Gobbledygook. Check out my Collision review. Link will be down below in the Gobbledygook as well. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on Twitter tonight with my thoughts and my tweets and everything over on my Twitter channel. My Twitter page, I should say. Link to that is down below as well. So, gonna be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. So, pack a dinner. Not pack a lunch, but pack a dinner. So, it's gonna be a long night. We're just, we're about 25 minutes, 29 minutes away from the main show. But the pre-show, once again, just to sum up, Kyle Fletcher beats Serpentico. The House of Black won a Fatal 4-Way match. And Willow Nightingale and Tom Nakano defeated Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe. And going on right now, Mariah May taking on Paige in the first round of the Women's Owen Hart Tournament. Let me just once again let me restart just to see if that match ended. Not yet. Okay, it's still going on. All right, so I will be watching the main show. And that's it. I will be live tweeting on my Twitter page, so check me out there on Twitter. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so that is your Forbidden Door 3 predictions. I might do a review tonight. I am not sure, depending on how I feel, because I think all of us are going to be tired after tonight. But we'll see what happens with that. If it's not tonight, it would definitely be tomorrow, late afternoon, early evening, right before Raw, over on my Peter Joseph channel, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, leave your predictions down below, and that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your Cool Cute. And if you're not down with that, you need to be locked behind the Forbidden Door and never let out. Why? Because I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. And the sun is back out, the rain has cleared, we're going to have a great next hour of sunshine, because the still 9 o'clock going down, get dark. The sun goes down at 8:30, but it gets dark by like 8:45, close to 9 o'clock. So, got another hour and change of actual sunlight until, well, as we begin July, that's going to go down. So, by the end of July, going to beginning of August, it should be around 8:15-ish. When the sun, when it gets dark. Because as we start going through the summer, going into August, the dog days of August, and then September, by the time we hit, probably after Labor Day, we'll be at around 7:30 when it gets dark. And then, after that, by the time we hit November, the first Sunday of November, we turn the clocks back. So, it'll get dark around right before 5 o'clock. So, you got a long night. So, by the time I do my videos half the time, it'll be like nighttime. But, but 5 o'clock will be evening. So, it's dark! And scary, mysterious. It is what it is. But we'll get to that in about 4 months from now. But we got a lot of summer to go. We got about, I think we got 8-9 weeks left of summer. So we got basically 2 months unofficially of summer, because Labor Day is the unofficial end of summer. And then pretty much 12 weeks away, about 3 months away from the start of fall. And then when it starts getting cooler, but it is what it is. It's still hot right now in the Northeast, 82 degrees right now. It's going to be 80 tomorrow and Wednesday, and then it's going to rain Thursday through Sunday, which sucks! But Thursday night, so I think the fireworks will go off without a hitch in New York City for the Macy's fireworks display, and wherever else you're going to be sending off your goddamn fireworks. The whole weekend, which is, especially like at 3 o'clock in the morning when people are fucking sleeping. Morons. But it is what it is. So it's going to be a long week. Fireworks pretty much every night for the next month or so. Up until Labor Day, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, we got all that. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. I might be back later. If not, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.